Hello everyone, this is Rabbit Ears Blog Animation Bliss and welcome to another animated news segment. So we got a bit of animated news this week, and for this week's animated news, it turns out that Vanguard Animation has bought out the company Rabbit Ears Entertainment. So according to this post on Twitter, it states, Vanguard Animation surprisingly made a deal to buy a company called Rabbit Ears Entertainment LLC. They are known for making TV shows of individual episodes adapting children's stories with narration from big names like Meryl Streep, Denzel Washington, and Nicolas Cage. Now it's time for thoughts for the day, where I go over my thoughts on this week's animation news. So one of my thoughts about Vanguard Animation buying out Rabbit Ears Entertainment. I'm a bit concerned about this. So for those of you who don't know what Vanguard Animation is, it's an animation company that was responsible for making movies like Valiant and Happily Never After and the Space Chimps movies. And even though I haven't seen all of their movies, I have seen Valiant and Happily Never After, and I have to say that I didn't really care for either of those movies. Now I might rewatch those two movies down the line to see if my opinions on those movies have changed over the years, but yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of Valiant or Happily Never After, and that's why I'm kind of concerned about Vanguard Animation buying out Rabbit Ears Entertainment, because as you guys may have noticed at this point, I am a huge fan of Rabbit Ears Entertainment that was formerly known as Rabbit Ears Productions. I used to grow up watching these stories during the 1980s and the 1990s, and I really loved a lot of the stories they put out. Like some of my favorite stories from Rabbit Ears Entertainment were How the Camel Got His Hum, How the Rhinoceros Got Skin, John Henry, The Fool on the Flying Ship, and so many others, and I just love those stories to death. Like I even have a segment on this channel called Rabbit Ears Entertainment Corner where I talk about all things dealing with rabbit ears, and I just love doing that series a lot. And so when I heard that Vanguard Animation is taking over Rabbit Ears Entertainment, I'm a bit concerned about it, because again, I have seen some of their movies, and the movies I have seen from them are not that well written. Like even though the animations of those movies were pretty well done, the stories of those movies were very bland and not that well written, and I'm hoping that the same thing doesn't happen to the Rabbit Ears stories if Vanguard Animation decide to do something with the Rabbit Ears franchise, like if they decide to remake the stories or whatever. I hope that they are able to write better stories than what they were writing for most of their movies, so I am very concerned about how the stories are going to be written in regards to Rabbit Ears. And also, I'm a bit disappointed that Vanguard Animation mainly deal with CGI movies and don't really do a lot of 2D animated movies, because when I envisioned like the Rabbit Ears series like making a comeback, I was hoping that some of the stories were going to be animated in 2D. Like there are some stories that could work in CGI animation, like The Fisherman's Wife and The Monkey People, to name a few examples. But in regards to stories like The Fool on the Flying Ship, for example, I think that's the type of story that's done better in hand-drawn animation, in my personal opinion. So the fact that this company is mostly CGI animation is a bit upsetting to me, because I wanted to see some of these Rabbit Ears stories be done in hand-drawn animation instead of CGI animation, but that's just me personally. Now, it's not known at this point what Vanguard Animation is going to do with Rabbit Ears Entertainment. Are they just going to like resell the original stories to the market, or are they going to do something new with the series, like they're going to remake the stories, or they're going to make their own stories? Like we really don't know what Vanguard Animation is going to do with Rabbit Ears Entertainment at this point, but I do hope that they take care of this franchise very well. Again, the Rabbit Ears Entertainment series is very dear to my heart. I grew up with it throughout the 1980s and the 1990s, and I want to see this series be done justice in this current age if Vanguard Animation is decided to do something with this series. And now a word from this channel. All aboard the Animated Social Media Express. Want to send some treats my way? Then follow me on Twitter. Want to join our special animation community? Then join our Discord group, Animation Bliss. Want to see more updates on our YouTube videos? Then check out our Facebook group, Animation Bliss. Want to download on everything going on with this channel? Then check all of the above. And now, back to the video. So overall, I'm a bit iffy about Vanguard Animation buying out Rabbit Ears Entertainment. I hope they're able to take care of this franchise very well, and I'm hoping that if they decide to remake the series or something like that, that they tell better stories with these characters or do good things with this franchise, because again, the Rabbit Ears Entertainment series has been dear to my heart, and I want to see the series be taken care of. So I guess we have to wait and see what Vanguard Animation is going to do with the Rabbit Ears Entertainment series, and I also hope to see that Vanguard Animation dabble into 2D animation a bit in regards to this series. Maybe it would be something new for them, and I like to see them experiment with 2D animation in regards to this series. That's just something I personally would love to see, but I guess we have to wait and see what Vanguard Animation is going to do with Rabbit Ears Entertainment. So those are my thoughts on this week's animated news, and tell me in the comments down below, how do you guys feel about Vanguard Animation buying out Rabbit Ears Entertainment? Are you guys happy about this, or are you guys not that happy about it? Please let me know in the comments down below. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Rabbit Ears Animation Bliss, and I'll see you guys later. Hey animation fans, like this video? If you want to see more animated content from this channel, then please hit that big old animated subscribe button so that you can get more awesome content from this channel.